Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Claudia. I make lifestyle journaling and vlog content here on YouTube, and today I am here to share with you my entire aesthetic and minimalist Notion setup. I use this productivity app for bullet journaling, planning, manifesting, scheduling, doing YouTube, acting work, school, finances, and so much more. So if you love productivity or you're a Virgo like I am, you've got to try Notion out. I'd like to preface this video by saying that this is not an in-depth tutorial. This video is just me showing you how I personally use Notion. I think if anything, if you want to learn how to use Notion, it's best that you just try things out, use templates from Notion's website or from other YouTubers, and just find what works for you. If you bullet journal, you'll see that I've transferred all of my spreads onto this platform, so technically for the time being, I am digitally bullet journaling. But I'd like to say that I am still using my Leuchtturm 1917 notebook for brain dumping because I like the feeling of pen to paper. Here are the timestamps for this video, and there are also timestamps on the play bar, so please feel free to click around to find what you need. Now, without further ado, let's begin the tour. Alrighty, so welcome to my homepage. I think it looks pretty cute. I mean, I've kept a really minimal color palette going on, so not everything's all over the place. So what's awesome about Notion is that you can add emojis, GIFs, icons to a bunch of different categories or into different headers or pages. Really, you can be as minimalist as you want or as creative and far out as you like. It's all up to you. So here you can add an emoji, or you can upload an image, or you can link an image for your icons. I just have this little cute letter with a heart. You can also add cover photos for every page. So you can change your cover photo here. You can use what they've got. They have so many different things. Or you can upload one, you can link one, or you can use their database called Unsplash, which you can just type in whatever you want to search for and they'll show you a plethora of images. There are 3 dots on the right side corner right here, and this is where you can do a bunch of things. You can change your font. I have it on default. I like default. There's serif, there's mono. I like default. And then you can change your text size. I like the small size and I like full width. Here I have a quote. It says, "As far as I can tell, it's just about letting the universe know what you want and then working toward it while letting go of how it comes to pass," from Jim Carrey. I think it's a beautiful quote. I like to keep my page uplifting, light, optimistic, because this is a space that I come to all the time. Here I have a 2021 manifestation overview. It's a toggle list, so I just click on it and I have a general summary of what I'd like to manifest and bring to fruition this year. And here is the rest of my homepage. I have everything sectioned off, so you've got monthly, daily, work, learning, finances, personal, and a heads up. I just got these images off of Pinterest. This quote is from John Steinbeck. It's one of my favorite quotes of all time. And then this image is from Cardcaptor Sakura, which is one of my all-time favorite animes. Here, this section is called a heads up, which is pretty self-explanatory. The night before, I always write out 2 things I need to do the next day, so when I open my homepage, I know what I have to get done. Yeah, let's jump on into the monthly log. Here is my monthly log. This cover photo is of Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. You'll see that a lot of my cover photos all feature Studio Ghibli films. On this page, I've put in a calendar where I can log everything that's going on. Events, birthdays, classes, stuff like that. It's pretty barren for now because I haven't finished it yet, but this is what it looks like. This page is called the Tarot and Review page. What I do personally as a form of self-care and spiritual practice, I draw a tarot card for every month to represent like the leading, guiding energies of that month. The review part, the milestones part, is at the end of the month, I will bullet point several things that happened during the month, so I can always refer to it or look back on it and reflect on it later on. For December, the tarot card I had for the month was the Hanged Man, and I have some monthly milestones. Here I have another toggle list. It says January monthly goals. So I take my 2021 manifestation overview and then I break it down into sizable, actionable goals. I have read every day for 5 minutes. That's doable. Publish 4 videos this month, and yoga once a week, because one of my goals is to get back into some form of physical activity. Here is my daily log. This is Shizuku from Whisper of the Heart. Okay, let's just click into one so I can show you what it looks like. So today is Wednesday, December 30th. I have a tag set for daily entries, and I categorize everything by the month too. Habits. So this is sort of like my habit tracker. I don't really like habit tracking because I can get in my head and get frustrated when I don't do certain habits, but using this has been pretty good on me so far. I feel free just to do whatever I feel like doing. I don't hold it against myself if I don't do a certain habit. And this is what my daily log template looks like. I have gratitude, I have a to-do list, a brain dump, and an end of the day section. So here I fill out a challenge I experienced, what I learned, a work in progress, I took care of myself today by, I'm proud of myself for, and wins of the day. Next, I have a notes page. This is basically sort of like the notes app on your phone where you just dump anything that you have in your mind just to get it out and have it there. Okay, moving on is the work section. So I have acting here. This is my acting page. This cover photo is from In the Mood for Love, directed by Wong Kar-wai. It's one of my favorite favorite films of all time. Right here is a cool image I found on Pinterest. It says the act of creating something is always more important than the result. I think it's a really gentle reminder for me to know that sometimes the journey is just as important, if not more important, than the destination. This section is called Celebrate the Wins. I think it's always important to keep an abundant and grateful mindset. Here I can just jot down anything that went well during my auditions or just anything awesome that's been happening in my acting journey. At the end of 2020, I booked a really awesome role for a TV show, so I just quickly wrote about that. That's why it's blurred, because it's a secret. This table is called Auditions of 2021, and that's just where I can document all the auditions I'll be going out for. Here is my YouTube page. This is where I get all my work done, the planning, the scripting, the scheduling, the organizing, all that good stuff. I was using Asana and I used the board view, and I find that this view is the best way for me to get stuff done. Obviously, you can change your view. You can have it into a calendar view, but I like the board view. This cover photo here is a screenshot from the movie 5 centimeters per second, directed by Makoto Shinkai. It's a beautiful film. I have everything categorized in groups. So I've got video ideas, a January to-do list, what I'm currently working on, copy and paste section, done, and I also have a YouTube tracker. Here we are. This image is from the movie Ocean Way. So here I have a little section called The Goal. It's basically just a broad mission statement of why I'm doing what I'm doing. I have actionable habits where I break down the goal into actionable habits, because I think writing goals out doesn't necessarily entail you to actually do anything about achieving your goals. So forming habits and systems is what's going to get you to get things done, because a goal, a dream, is just a concept until you put action into it. So here I have everything sectioned off, and they're all really doable. I've got self-study, French, Korean, Mandarin. By the way, I'm not actually in school right now, but I know I will always be a student, a learner for life, and it doesn't hurt to keep learning, really. And what's even better is that I get to choose exactly what I want to learn at the pace I want to do it, and I don't have any tests. Down here, I have a weekly schedule. This is where I just brainstorm when I want to do what, really. Here is a table called resources. So I have a bunch of online links that I might want to refer to, and instead of typing the URL every single time, I can just click it right here. Let's go through the courses. Français. Here is my French page. Here I have a little mission statement again. I aim to pick back up my French so that I can converse even better than I used to, which is true. I used to speak a lot of French growing up, but now I've lost it all. So I hope that when I get the chance to travel again and go back to Paris, I can speak even better than I used to. Here I have a little section called To Do This Week, so I can write down anything that I want to get done. Online supplemental resources is basically a database where I can link any movie, TV show, podcast, video, song, document that I want to refer to that can further my immersion of the language. And then I have a page called French Vocab. And it's the same Same for Korean and Mandarin, actually. So same thing, mission statement, to do, actionable habits, supplemental resources, Korean vocab. Here for self-study, I just have another mission statement. It says, I aim to learn, explore, and deepen my understanding on a variety of subject matters. I love learning. There's so much to learn, and I feel like there's not enough time for some reason. This is just a place for me to read a variety of different books and document what I've learned. I have the notes section and I have new vocab, because even though I am fluent in English and I got a 5 in the AP exam, not that it means anything really, actually. There are still so many things to learn in the English language. Now we are on to the reading directory. Here, this cover photo is from Up on Poppy Hill, and I've separated my reading directory into 2 tables. We've got what to read and what I've read. We've got the name of the book or the script or the play, the author, the format, the genre, and if I'm currently reading it. Actually, the book that I'm reading is not on here, so this is a perfect way to show you how I do it. I'm reading The Rape of Nanking, and it's by Iris Chang. Oh, I actually put it here. Cool. And the format is a book, and the genre is nonfiction, historical. Currently reading. There we go. Now what I've read is just, so far I've only documented Jade City here. And I have a rating too, which is fun. Next is finances. As you'll see with all these tables here, I've just basically transferred what I had in my bullet journal onto here. This table is called 2021 income received, so I just document all the money I've received this past year, which I love to look at. 2021 bills, I don't really like to look at that much. I've categorized everything into the months of the year, and I have all my bills and more. 2021 savings. As you can tell, I love to save money, and I love to save for a variety of things. I find it very satisfying when you're saving for a good amount of time and then you end up purchasing what you've been saving for. Next is expenses. This is a fun one. I will be documenting all my expenses in accordance to month. I have a template already ready. Here is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna write January expenses, tags 2021, just to group everything annually too. And here, so I write the date, the name of what I've purchased, what it could be. So it could be makeup, be skincare, clothing, YouTube, groceries. I don't like that they're both the same. Let's choose. I've run out. Sorry, groceries are gonna be gray. Okay, and then we have the cost. Okie dokie. Now we are onto the personal section. Here is my 2021 manifestation page. I have a lot of it blurred out, and that's just because, well, I don't like telling people what I'm planning for. I like to tell them after it's done. This is Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service, and I have all of my manifestation goals all sectioned out. And because I've blurred it all out, let me just show you an example of what you could make yours look like. Let's do fitness. And then here you can highlight it. I want to change the color in the background to, let's say, green. And then I can lengthen it out. Here I can write out my fitness goals for this year. So for the commands, we're gonna do a heading 3. I get back into some form of physical activity. And just know that here I am writing everything in present tense, so it's more of an affirmation than an aspiration. Now I'm gonna just bullet point smaller goals.
I challenge myself to do 30 days of yoga with Adrian. I move my body by doing activities that I enjoy.
And here I'm just gonna underline the important stuff. So I'm gonna add a toggle list, how I would take action.
I complete 30 days of yoga with Adrian. I go for a walk at least twice a week.
The important thing about, I think, manifesting is that you don't just say it, wish it, and want it. If that's not enough, you actually have to put action into it, or else you're not gonna get what you want, because nothing comes to fruition by just sitting around and waiting. Now we are on to moon cycle readings. So every full moon and new moon, I will do a tarot reading. I have all the templates set out. I have a new moon template set, 6 questions just to answer, really, that's about it. And then we have scripts. I write a lot. I write scripts too. So this is where I just do my work. Next is what to watch. Like the reading directory, this is my what to watch directory. This cover photo is from The Cat Returns, and I've separated them into 2 tables. I've got what to watch and what I've watched. Here we have the name, the creator director, And if it's a TV show, the current episode I'm on out of the total episodes and what episodes I have left. We have the language, we have the format, so anime, film, TV, short film, and then we have the genre. And then what I've watched, same thing almost, and then we have a rating. I'm really proud of this. It looks so good. Next is the wish list. I have a little call out here that says, do you really need it? And this is a table where I can just document all the things that I want. And hopefully in making this page and using this page, it can stop me from impulsive buying, because it is really easy just to put in your credit card details and buy a bunch of stuff. Here I have the iPad Air and Apple Pencil, the type it is. I have makeup, skincare, clothing, electronics, the price, why do I want it, the cons of getting it, and did I get it? Yes, I did. And last but not least, I have travel plans. Clearly, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, I'm pretty sure. But it doesn't hurt to do some research and to plan and to dream about where you want to go. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's my whole Notion setup. I like it. It's working for me so far. If I feel restricted by this format, I just take out my notebook and I just write it all out, and then I can clean it up in Notion. Oh, well, that's it. I have talked a lot. Thank you so much for watching. I hope in watching my tour it helps you with your Notion setup. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.